everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I will be sharing a more personal side of me, so bear with me because I have no idea if I'm going to get emotional or not. Now, today I wanted to share a story that I've been dealing with for about a year now, and the reason I want to share it is because I have no idea who else is going through something like this or needs to hear someone that can just relate to them, because I have been looking for people that relate to me about this topic and I cannot find a single one. So what I'm going to talk about today is losing my baby. And I lost my baby about almost a year ago in April, and I think it was the 2nd of April. And although my grandparents were there, I felt really alone whenever I lost the baby because the father of the baby was not there. I had been with him for over a year, and so I had gotten really close to him, and he told me whenever I found out I was pregnant that he was going to be there for me through the entire thing and all that good stuff, and be a good father, not leave, blah blah blah. Well, that did not happen. So it was a little strange. I had a positive test, and then a couple weeks later I started bleeding, and then I had a negative test. So I thought, oh, I just miscarried or something. But after I found out that I had a negative test, then he broke up with me a couple days later. I don't know if it was related to that or not, but so then about a day after he broke up with me, I started having really severe pains, like in my stomach and in my left leg, and I felt like I was going to pass out all the time because I was in so much pain. And I also started bleeding more and more and more, and it wouldn't go away for like three weeks. So I finally went to the doctor, and I should not have waited that long, but they gave me a pregnancy test and it came back positive. So needless to say, I was shocked, and he was in Florida at the time, and I texted him and I was like, I really need to talk to you, and he said, well, I can't talk right now, blah blah blah. So I was like, okay, well, just to let you know, I'm having a baby, so and so they did an ultrasound, and they found out that it was not in my uterus. So that meant it was an ectopic pregnancy, and that just means that the baby is not in your uterus, it's somewhere else. And in my case, it was in my left fallopian tube, and that's just what carries the egg to your uterus, but I guess it got stuck or something. And so I ended up having to get surgery to remove my left tube and the baby because it obviously could not survive in that small of an area and grow healthily. And so once they removed it, they found out that that tube was never healthy, and it would have happened sooner or later. And they said I was also already bleeding internally, so if I had waited a day or two more, then my tube would have burst, and that's obviously not a good thing. And if my tube would have burst, I could have died. So fast forward, he did not visit me in the hospital, did not visit me whenever I had to stay home from school for a week or anything, so I felt really alone that whole time. And after we broke up, we tried to stay friends, but it did not work. So after trying to be friends for a while, we ended up getting into an argument about something. It was probably something I started, I don't really remember. But after that, we stopped talking, and he just wouldn't talk to me at all or anything. So again, I felt really alone as I was dealing with that loss of not only the baby but now him. So that was really difficult for me to go through alone. like I said, I had my grandparents with me, but it still felt pretty alone because I don't know any other teenagers that have lost their babies around me. And like some people are saying like, oh, you're so young, you shouldn't want to have a baby. It's like, well, I didn't want to have a baby, but I would have taken care of it and I would have adjusted and I would have gotten along fine. Like, it's not something I planned for, but it was something that I would welcome and accept. But so I have been dealing with the loss of the baby and its father for quite a while now, and it's pretty hard to deal with because I still have dreams of like holding the baby after she was born and getting to know her, taking care of her, etc. So sometimes it's just really hard. And like I said, I haven't found anyone that has a story like mine who is as young as me. So I just wanted to share my story with everyone else to know that you are not alone no matter how old you are. If you lose a baby, no matter if the baby was planned or not, you are not alone. And just just don't give up hope, and you will meet your baby in heaven someday. Just try your best to keep your chin up and everything. And so that is my story. Thank you guys for listening. And again, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will try to upload at least once a week. But like I said, just thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.